Okay, so right now it is September 2019, and I've been walking different places around the world with different friends, talking about pays where I've been teaching. But this one's a bit special because this time we're at the start of the coast to coast where I'll be coming and starting from in May 2020, and I'm with Pete Baker. And Pete is the National Director of Pays in Great Britain, along with his wife Bryony. So Pete,
yeah,
obviously you've been doing this a long time, so why schools work so important?
Yeah, so I joined Pays in the year 2000. I was 18 years old. I became a Christian when I was 15 because of the influence of my youth leaders. So at 18, all I really wanted to do was make a difference in the lives of young people. Joined Pays, was in schools, and I remember the first time I went to a school, 200 15-year-olds, absolutely terrified. We had 15 minutes to share faith, share something of our story, and I absolutely loved it. And I always reflect back on that thinking, if most churches in the UK had 200 15-year-olds in their building, they'd call that revival. But we call that Monday morning in the world of schools work.
That's true. I'm in the desert outside of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, going for a walk with Bosco, my friend.
Hi.
Bosco and his wife Sarah are just really passionate about young people and see schools as a possibility here. We're not sure how yet. We'd want to do it legally and help the schools here, but yeah, so where actually are we right now? What's the place called?
We are in Al Qudra.
Al
It's
Qudra.
an oasis in the midst of a desert.
Yeah, it's a beautiful oasis, absolutely gorgeous out here. So, and the sun is setting. So schools work. If we can do that legally, if we can help young people as we do around the world, why is that important to you? You know, you kind of brought us out here, and it's obviously of high value. So why is that?
Yeah. Children are an integral part in terms of imparting values to them, and more values and more morality will help them to lead a quality life.
Yeah.
When they lead a quality life, it has a better society that we build on.
Yeah, and I think the thing with schools work is that when we support the teachers, we can do things creatively that the teachers themselves can't do.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think that's a kind of a cool thing. Hey, with Armstrong, he's the National Director for Pays in Kenya. Armstrong schools are kind of really open, wanting us to help them. What is it they're looking for in Kenya?
They're looking for opportunity for leadership.
Okay.
So we are using the school as a pool to raise future leaders.
Okay.
And we've seen so many come to Christ.
Yeah.
Just this year, over 500 of them.
500.
Yes, have come to Christ in many schools.
And the schools are looking for future leaders, is that right?
Yes, yeah.
So they see Pays as raising up their future leaders for the nation?
Yeah, they like the idea that we can actually take young people to their communities to train them to serve the community, and that gives them the heart for the country.
So 500 have responded to the gospel. Since when? When was that? Since then?
Since over January.
Since January. Yes. So basically just less than a year. But the benefit of schools is they've got the building, they pay the staff. We just come in and do our part, and it's a great partnership.
Yeah, yeah.
We're on top of the mountain now, and we found this beautiful dam. When the sun hits it, it's gorgeous, but we're in the clouds, so. It's the Chris Eubank of Pays, because one, he looks a bit like Chris, but secondly, he dresses so debonair. Hey mate, so just tell the guys who you are and what you do.
So I'm Samuel from West Africa, representing Ghana and Nigeria. The regional director for PACE in West Africa.
And you've been on PACE for how long?
I've been on PACE, this is my 7th year.
Great, and you're full on committed to like the schools.
Yeah,
Why?
It's been really great. I mean, schools work has been amazing for me so far because young people, every young person we believe goes to school, and it's an opportunity where most of their decisions and life decisions are going to be made. So for us to come alongside them in that journey is really amazing.
With the Foxy Lynn. So Lynn's been helping me train as well because she loves walking with me, don't you?
Oh, absolutely love it.
Okay, so Lynn, asking the same 2 questions that I'm asking everybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so first of all, what's so important about schools work?
Oh, what's so important? Well, you never know where it leads. You never know who you speak to, because I first heard the gospel in an assembly at high school.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you did. Oh, fun fact, we realised that we probably were in the same room together when we were around about 16 years old.
Yeah.
Because there was a Christian union at my school, which was a boys' schools, and at Lynn's school they joined. So on the same night we watched the same film, a film called The Cross and the Switchblade.
Oh.
There's probably about 30 people in the room maybe.
Yeah.
And we realised we were both in the same room then. It's kind of freaky.
Yeah.
So with Pat and Sarah, been great. We've been doing all sorts of networking and talking to churches about schools ministry. It's been wonderful, the amount of people that are interested in schools work. So Pat, just tell us a little bit about why you guys are in Australia, because you're not from Australia originally.
That's right, I joined PACE in 2010. I'm originally from Germany, but I joined PACE in 2010 in America. And we felt called to go to Australia because we really believe that schools work works, reaching students right where they're at, and that's why we came to Australia.
Cool. And then Sarah, what is it about schools work? Or give me one thing about schools work that is maybe different or special compared to most kind of outreaches we do.
I think with the most outreaches we do is a lot of push and try to get the word out. Whether we found here in Australia with schools, the doors are so open. Got chaplains reaching out to us, asking, can you send us a team into our state schools? And I think it's amazing to me.
That's cool. Okay, so we're in Germany today, doing some masterclasses and speaking to some churches, but the main thing I've been doing is spending some time with the German team, and this is Jan.
Hey.
Jan is the national director with his wife Verena. They lead PACE in Germany, doing a fantastic job as well. So where are we, mate? We're is this?
Well, it's called Westensee. It's actually where I grew up. Very nice, small village in the north of Germany.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, mate, obviously we're all going to start doing this Thru-hike in May 2020, and you know, it's kind of like I'm calling it like a polite protest march, just raising awareness in the church of this missed opportunity of helping serve in our schools. Why do you think schools work so important?
Well, I think it's exactly that. It's like a missed opportunity. So for me, it's, well, if we want to reach young people, we need to go where the young people are. That's what Jesus did.
Yeah.
So you could either go to soccer clubs or go to different things where they spend time, but most of their time is in school. So let's go there and reach them where they are.
Cool. Okay, so we're in Texas, and I brought 4 of the team that help resource PACE around the world. So this is the Pays Global team. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
There's quite a few other guys who help as well, but yeah, so these guys stay in the offices, they create media and they create programs, and they help coordinate and encourage all the guys who are in schools around the world, not just on Pays, but other organisations as well, and other people working from churches. So why did you do it, guys?
I do what I do to see real change and growth in youth around the world.
That's cool. Okay, what about the rest of you?
I joined PACE because I want to advance the kingdom of God and because I want more children getting saved, and as a next step teach them how to save more people, how to reach more people that they get saved as well.
Excellent. Good. What about the rest of you? What about you guys?
I'm doing it because I think it's important to get children to know Christ and also what life is about.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm working in the office because I found this as a way to like use my skills directly to support missionaries around the world.
Fantastic. So these guys are the unseen heroes of what we do in Texas. Okay, so we're going to finish the vlog with a little bit of an odd thing that we discovered just recently. So, but first, Pete, just mate, explain about the whole vision you have for schools working in Britain.
Yeah. So I joined PACE in the year 2000. I've been on PACE for a few years. Absolutely loved it. And then Paul gave me the opportunity to take on PACE in the UK, train me up to lead PACE in the UK. And I said yes, I went for it in faith. And then realised quite quickly it was way bigger than me. I was in over my head.
How old were you then?
I think I was 21. I think I was about 21 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was on a family holiday and went on a prayer walk. The spiritual would have prayed already, but I went on this prayer walk of like, God, are you in this? I've said yes to this. I believe this is the right thing to do. This fits in line with everything else in my life. God, are you in this? And so my prayer walk led me to the sea, and I began to walk into the water, and as a wave would hit me, I'd pray for someone else on PACE at the time. God, I pray for Mark. God, I pray for Becky. God, I pray for Chris. And a wave would hit me, and I felt the physical impact of the waves and went deeper into the water, almost like a baptism experience, fully immersed, fully clothed, swimming around in the water, and then turned to face the shoreline, and I could see the erosive nature of wave after wave. And in that moment, I felt God speak to me to say, I want you to lead a wave after wave movement of missionaries that advances the kingdom of God and erodes the kingdom of darkness.
So Pete tells that story all over the UK, and I've heard it many times now. So you've been telling that story for how many years then?
Yeah, 15 years.
15 years. What's really weird is that when I said to the national directors, including Pete, hey, I'm going to walk across England again, and then I think I sent you the map, you know?
Yeah.
And then we suddenly realised that where I start is here, St. Bees Head, and we suddenly realised that
it's the same place.
It's the same place. He had the vision.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So it's kind of cool. So this is St. Bees Head, and this is the beach where I start the walk, and we'll start again in 2020 in May. And it's the same exact beach where Pete separately had the vision of wave after wave. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and I hope you've enjoyed meeting some of my friends. And yeah, next vlog will be out soon, and getting excited. Please join with us on the Thru-hike for schools. You can pray with me as I'm kind of walking across England. You can download the prayer list. You can join us, start your own Thru-hike, or find a Thru-hike past the schools in your community. Go on our map and find where one is happening, or register your own. Or you can donate and help us raise awareness for this missed opportunity of reaching young people in schools who want to know more about this incredible hope we have.